If you want your makeup to look flawless and last all day while you're on vacation, you've come to the right place. So many of you guys were asking for a tutorial on this look when I went live, and thankfully I did record it for you guys. You will never catch me doing my makeup without prepping my skin properly, so these are the products that I used. Laminated my brows and it was time for the base. I've been using this Key Soulcare 2-in-1 Skin Tint plus Concealer on this whole entire trip, and when I tell you guys this is amazing, that just blended out like butter. Everything that I'm using are products that I actually love and I use on a daily. I like to go in with 2 different shades of concealer, sometimes 3 depending on what I'm going for the day, but today we're using 2, one that is closer to my skin tone, and that is what I'm going to use right now, and I put that on majority of my face. The brightening concealer goes right under my eyes and I don't move it around too much. I just place it right under. Using this blush filter from Huda Beauty as liquid bronzer, this shade just looks so perfect on my skin. It gives the perfect sun-kissed bronzy glow, and here's my placement. This brush that I use from Morphe literally does all the hard work for me. It's perfect so I could get all the corners and all the areas that I would typically use a smaller brush for. This just makes it so much easier to just blend everything. Now that the concealer is tacky and has sat for a while, it's time to blend out the concealer that was closer to my skin tone first. The key here is to use tapping motions with a light hand and make sure you're not moving the product around from where you placed it. And then I just go back in with my bronzer brush, not adding any more product, just to put color back into my skin and blend those 2 shades together. Blended the brightening concealer right under my eyes, and it's time for my favorite part, blush. I've been using this NYX Sweet Cheeks liquid blush for years in the shade Baby Doll, and this never disappoints. If you want to avoid your under eyes creasing or looking patchy, you want to first go in with the pressed powder before you go in with the loose powder. If you haven't tried it before, trust me when I say it will transform how your under eyes look. Try it and let me know how you guys feel about it. When applying your loose or pressed powder, make sure there's an even layer of product on the powder puff before applying it under your eyes or anywhere on your face. I like to even it out on the back of my hand using tapping motions to apply the product. I first go in with a thin layer, pushing that into my skin before baking. I don't usually bake, but when I know it's going to be super hot outside, I definitely need to because I sweat so much from my face. Using a loose powder closer to my skin shade to set the rest of my face. I was so shocked that I finally reached pan on this powder blush. I've been using this on repeat for so long, and honestly, my sisters got a hold of it and started using it on repeat themselves. I recently started using blush before bronzer, and honestly, I'm here for it. I love the way my blush stands out a little more, just bronzing up my face and putting color back into my skin. Filled in and concealed my brows. I love the shade that my lips were, so I just used a lip liner that is close to the lip color that I had already. I love how natural and soft it looks. I never really do a dramatic eyeshadow look when I'm on vacation because I'm usually always in a rush. I went in with a warm eyeshadow and then went on top of that with a shimmer. Applied mascara, lashes, set my face, and that was it. I love how this makeup look turned out, and I better see you guys doing this look on your next vacation.